Hello everybody, my name is Michael. I'm a new reseller, sort of. I've been doing it for about a year, and I have recently relocated to Wisconsin from Southern California, so I'm trying to get my resale business going again. So here goes. So nice to meet you guys. I appreciate you coming along for the journey, and it should be pretty fun, I hope. Today is Saturday, July the 20th, and Meredith and I went all over. We drove, I don't know, probably all together maybe 35 miles today throughout the countryside. Went to some estate sales, went to a couple garage sales, probably all together 7 sales. We ended up going to Costco. We ate lunch at a place called PJ Piper's and a place called Cedarburg, which is like maybe 10 miles from us. And it was a very productive day. We got a lot of good stuff to resell, and I'm gonna show you some of that today. So I started reselling basically on May 27th of last year. I started a Poshmark account, and I started in Southern California. So most of my, I'd say about 80% of my inventory had come from Southern California, and basically going to a bunch of different, Goodwills and other various thrift stores, finding good yard sales and stuff, and just coming across good things to that had some I could get cheap enough to actually sell and add value to, for me to make money and for people to have a good deal. So in Southern California, it's a little bit different than it is here. It's actually, I think it's better here. There's a lot of great stuff here. Being a winter state, we have amazing. There's an endless amount of like winter boots, tons of North Face jackets, mostly North Face or a lot of Patagonia. Really good stuff that you don't find in Southern California. Not as much of the athleisure stuff, but more of the like hardcore workwear stuff, the Carhartt stuff. I was really nervous moving here from Southern California, afraid that we wouldn't be able to find good things. But on the contrary, this has been the greatest 2.5 months of sourcing that I've ever done. And I actually didn't source for 3 weeks because I needed to catch up. I have been kind of, it's hard to list stuff when you're not selling something every day, but we'll get to that. So basically, I'm a solo-ish reseller. I have a beautiful girlfriend named Meredith who helps in her downtime from time to time. She's very wordy. We have a beautiful cat, Benny. This is Benny. So one of the first things we got, it's a Carhartt. Look how cute this is. It's Carhartt. It's basically there's a built-in onesie, 12 month. This is really cute. Got this guy. This is super cute. I believe it's like that. It looks like the ripstop material. Really cool. That's super exciting. This other item, same place. Another Carhartt bib. I guess they call them bib or overalls. This is the size. 12 months. So I got this for obvious reasons. I've already sold some baby Carhartt stuff. It's super awesome. I think they retail for around 40 or 50. I could be wrong, but I know the one I sold, I believe I sold for 18, so I was pretty excited about it when I saw them. I bought those 2 for $5, so $2.50 each. She wanted 3 a piece, and she said she'd do.
The one that you sold.
Yeah, the one I sold was like, it was complete. Look at the kid was moonlighting as a house painter. There was paint all over it, and I couldn't believe it. And when I bought it, Meredith was like, I don't understand that. I'm like, I think it was Tekken Sports who told me. He said that the more messed up overalls are, I may be misquoting him, but I think he said that sometimes things are more destroyed, the more valuable they are, because it's just cute that way. You have a little kid, you have a 1-year-old that with painted overalls, it kind of makes him look like he's the next Van Gogh or something. So this is the cutest thing I picked up in a very long time. And I paid up on this guy. I do believe it's probably going to sell. I'm going to make money on it, but I haven't paid $15 for a single item in a very long time. Look how cute this is. If your kid is 3 to 6 months and they really need to have some really great condition Patagonia little Sherpa sweater, how cute is this guy? I paid $15 for this. I can't even believe it. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if it's downfill or whatever, but I looked it up and it knew this retails for $75. And honestly, I don't really understand that, but I also don't have a kid. I asked Meredith if we had a kid, what she would do, and she said she would buy her kid one for $75. Our kid, not her kid. And I agree. After looking at it, spending some time holding it, I really wanted it for $10, but you know, sometimes you just have to and this is the cutest thing ever. I mean, look at that. Okay, I have never seen one of these before. These are Levi's misses, and they're size 14. Look at the back on these. It's the Levi's white tab. I messaged my Carrie at home, my jeans guru today, and she was so kind to had responded, and she said that these seem to be pretty unique. She gave me really good feedback on them. Obviously, I picked them up either way. I think I paid. They were priced at $10. I paid $5 for them. But being the white tab, I don't know if you know. I didn't know the white tab Levi's. They started it in the '60s. I think they did it through the '70s. But the rumor around the campfire is that if you have a pair of Levi's with the white tab, these are most likely either the '60s or the '70s. So these are absolutely these are at least 40 years old. They could be 50 years old, but I believe that these are going to be worth at least $150. I could be wrong, but this is going to be one of those things I'm probably going to be scared to even sell because they're so amazing. Next item, these are like pull-up zipper Cherokee, made in the USA, has the Indian, which is pretty amazing. These, I don't know how old, but they're in the same closet as the Levi's were, so they're gonna be old because it has, this is just crazy. Like everything about these are also, I think they're selvage, but I don't know. That's the inside. So I think once I figure out today, hopefully with people's comments, what selvage is, I will now know from moving forward. These are, the brand is Newport News Jean Napoli. Honestly, I don't know. They could be, they're made in the USA, so I'm assuming they're old too, or vintage. They're in extremely good condition, and I am stoked about these. So I didn't even look them up because they're made in the USA, and made in the USA jeans are usually worth picking up. I would say 90% of the time, like all the time, I would just pick them up because most companies quit making jeans in the USA a long time ago. There's still a few that make them in the USA, and they're super expensive to just buy them. Now they're like A Goldie are still made in, I think, in California, and there's a few others that are made in California, but they're usually $250 retails. But anyway, made in the USA, always good. Also, if they're made in Mexico, I think Mexico is probably the second best place to buy denim or vintage stuff because I think they shifted from the USA to Mexico. Not 100% on that, but I think that's a fact. So here is another, looks like there's a tiny little spaghetti sauce stain right there, but there's another little stain too. We'll definitely have to give these a little washing. But I think the more important factor is that these are also the Cherokee with the Indian. So these are, I'm confident these are like super vintage. And I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Last but not least, last thing I'm going to show you today is this is a Budweiser planter. I don't know how much it's going to sell for, but it's, you know, it's deep, it's pretty good size. It's a planter, it has a hole in the bottom. It's made in Brazil, and it's I think it's called Serra, what's that word? Serra Marte, it's Ceramarte, I believe. This is, I saw on eBay, they had this and a Stein, a smaller Stein that goes with it, and somebody had it listed for $300. Do I think this is worth $150? I don't think it is, but I do believe that it's gonna be worth at least $50, and I paid $2 for it, so, or $2. So it could be $50, it could be $70, I don't know. If you're, if you know, leave some comments in there and tell me how exciting it is. I thought it was amazing when I saw it. So anyhow, thanks for coming along. This is the first video. It's gonna be a lot more just like this, and I hope you enjoy. And if you have any questions or concerns or critique, please leave it in the comments, and I would like to hear from you guys. So have a beautiful day, and thanks again for watching the video. And bye, Meredith.
Bye.
Benny's our champion. We make sure that we are successful in reselling so we can get Benny a big old catio. That's the end game, is having Benny a 17-acre catio somewhere in a beautiful place here in Wisconsin.
Thanks for shopping.
Thanks.
Pile and head, pile and head. There you go. There you go.
Let me turn the light off with the flashlight. Is this everything?
No, baby, there's more, but that's good for now. Smile.
Some of these, of course, are guesstimations, but it's